Hi, thank you for making time to watch and listen to this. I want to share some thoughts that I've titled This One Thing. I'm recording this video slightly 100 days after the beginning of 2026. And so it means that we have covered quite some ground, and the expectation for you at personal level and those who are in positions of responsibility is that you've actually accomplished something that you can look back and perhaps celebrate. And so maybe I start with a question. What is the one thing that you have completed successfully? If there's an answer, that's a good thing. Keep building on that. But part B of that is, what is this one thing that you have struggled with? Now, if there's an answer, and perhaps could be more than one, the idea is to learn from it. Somebody has said that, sometimes we win, sometimes we learn. And so I pray that if there's been a struggle, then you've learned from it. Now, there are many schools of thoughts on perhaps why you could have struggled, and maybe I can share a few thoughts on that. Maybe it was not clear what you're pursuing. If it was not clear what you're pursuing, then perhaps your effort was diverged into different things. And if you don't have a sense of focus, chances are that your chances of success are reduced. Number two, maybe you just didn't take the relevant action. Now, if you didn't take the action, then nothing moves by itself. It needs to be moved. Now, nothing happens if nothing happens. So if you're not clear, if you didn't do what you're supposed to do, then chances are you didn't get to what you're supposed to get to. But it's also possible that you did what you're supposed to do, but things just did not work out. This is a possibility as well. And so, therefore, it could therefore mean that you need to change tact. So, if you think about it, yes, you succeed sometimes, but some other times you face a struggle. And the struggle is based on the lack of clarity. The struggle is perhaps as a result of inaction. The struggle is also perhaps as a result of things not just working out, and therefore demanding that you need to change tact. Now, as you look forward, because that is the bigger focus, the past is past, there's nothing we can change about it. I want to share some four ideas and gleaning from some text from the Word of God that could be helpful for us. One of them is something that the King David shares in Psalm 27 verse 4, quite a common one, that one thing he's asking, one thing he is seeking is that he will dwell in the house of the Lord. And so what is the one thing as you look forward to the season ahead that you are asking for, or something that you are aspiring for? What is that one thing that you're aspiring for? Number two is a conversation between Jesus, David, and Martha. And Martha is complaining that, Mary is sitting down, is not helping her. And then Jesus says, you know what? Actually, Mary has picked the better thing. And so as you think about your life going forward, what is one thing that is better for you to engage in? It is actually said that the enemy of great is good. That means that there are many good things, but the challenge with the good things is that they'll block you from experiencing great things. So what is one thing that you're aspiring for? What is one thing that would be better use of your time, or something that you should better pursue? Number three, it's Apostle Paul, and he says that he is pressing on. And if you think about it, it's like something that he's continuously doing. It's something that he's willing to put his energies on. So what is the one thing that you need to continue doing? What is one thing that you need to continue doing? And that means it's something that may demand effort. It's something that may demand a bit more attention than it has been previously. Somebody has said this, that everything worthwhile is uphill. And if you think about that experience, it's something that you have to keep going if you're to rise up that hill. Finally, a conversation again between Jesus and the young ruler, and he's kept the commandments and so on and so forth, but he's told, you know what, why don't you go and sell your stuff and divide it? Then he says no. And so it would appear then that selling of the things that he has would have done something to him, or at least in that context, the way we find it. So what is the one thing that you need to drop? Remember this, all of us have 24 hours. And so if somebody has been able to do much more than the other person, then it must mean that there are some things that he's not doing. There are some things that he has dropped. There are some things, because we have the same amount of time. So, dear friend, as you consider the rest of the year, but even the next phase of your life, I want to ask you to consider these 4 ideas towards the one thing. What is the one thing that you're aspiring for, so that you focus on it? What is the one thing that would be better for you to engage in? What is one thing that you need to continue to pursue or to engage in? And what is one thing that you need to drop? If you do, chances are that you will increase your chances of success in the next phase of the year and for the rest of your life. Thanks and God bless. See you on the next one.